What is going on, you guys? It's your boy Average Bob, and in today's video, we're going to talk about the Giants over under. Just pulled one. I'm pretty sure this is like consensus across the board in all of the books. But according to BetMGM, the Giants' 2024 win total is at 6.5 wins. So let's go through the schedule today and see what we come out with. If they will have more wins or less wins than 6.5, because according to BetMGM, betting the under on this would be minus 140. So you'd have to risk $140 to 100. Over is like plus 115 or something. So let's get started with week one coming up this week versus the Vikings. I'm going to say the Giants pull this one out. Home opener, everyone's going to be jazzed up. Maybe Danny Dimes looks okay. And who knows who's playing quarterback for the Vikings at this point. Next up, week two versus at the Commanders. I'm going to give the Giants another win there. So they start off 2-0. Pretty easy schedule to start. 3-0. I'll give us 3-0 here. Which I will say these do seem like winnable games. Jalen Daniels starting for rookie debut for the Commanders. Let's just talk about the Cleveland Browns real quick. They had a pretty good season last year with the amount of damage that they took. I think Kevin Stefanski won like Coach of the Year or something because they actually got Joe Flacco going too. So, but I think there's a lot of other holes on this Browns team currently that the Giants squeak out a win here. I'll say 23-22 in week three and move to 3-0. Daniel Jones hasn't completely blown up yet, and then we run into Daniel Jones kryptonite in week four. This is totally a loss here versus the Cowboys at MetLife Stadium. The Cowboys absolutely destroyed the Giants. I think outscored them like 84 to like 16 or 18 maybe last year, or 86-16, something really insane over two games. And I think the Cowboys will do that again to them in a primetime position where the Giants never look good in primetime. We'll give that a loss right there. They're gonna move to 3-2 with another loss. The Seahawks game, we'll give a loss here. This is gonna be this is definitely a loss. Daniel Jones has a pick six written all over this one. Home in the 12th man. Last season, the Giants I think got pretty mowed down versus the Seahawks. It was like I think that was a primetime game. I was kind of like in a funk because we just had the baby, so. This is her first game that she got to watch was maybe Monday night or Sunday night game. I can't even remember, of the Giants getting completely like decimated by the Seahawks. So, new year, but I think the Seahawks take care of business again. That one rookie cornerback was actually incredible for the Seahawks last year. I'm blanking on his name right now, but we'll probably be talking about him in our preview in week 5. I am 100% going to go to this game. Versus the Bengals, another primetime game at home. That's going to be a loss. So the Giants will move to 3-3. The Giants still need 6 games in. They're 3-3, and then they have to get 4 wins to get to go over here. So let's see what they can do. This would be pretty. I mean, I really want to see Joe Burrow play in person. I really haven't said that really about anyone at this point, but I really, really want to see Joe Burrow play in person. Ja'Marr Chase, I'm 100 million % going to that game, and I'm possibly taking off that Monday. Then we move on to week 7. We are currently 3-3. Eagles have been dominating the Giants for the last, decade. So let's say we move to 3-4 with another loss there. Week 8, Monday night versus Steelers. Interesting scenario. I'm going to go with another loss here. So now we're sitting at 3-5 with 5 straight losses. This is a tough schedule, actually, looking at this, because you go week 6, Sunday night game, primetime, then week 7, 1 o'clock game, Saquon's return, and then week 8, you're going back, Monday night primetime versus Steelers on the road. And I just want to say one thing about Steelers is Mike Tomlin, I think, is one of the most underrated coaches. I don't want to go off on a whole diatribe, but go Google his record and see how strong of a coach he is. I don't think he's ever been below 500. Think about that as Giants fans. Okay, Giants get back in the win column here at MetLife Stadium on a nice, crisp November morning. So they get back in after dropping 5 straight. That's their 4th win, sitting at 4-5. This one will be in Germany, right? This one is the Germany game. Week 10 in the morning in Germany. So the Giants are currently at 5-5. So they're going to need 2 wins in their last number of games here. So week 11 by this is going to be an interesting one. Week 12 versus the Bucs at home. I'm going to go with the Bucs here. Giants are 5-6. They will Thanksgiving Day game. It's hard to just say that the Giants could beat the Cowboys at this point because the Giants have looked so bad. I'm going to say Thanksgiving. The Giants finally beat the Cowboys Thanksgiving Day, and there will be 6-6, and you are 1 win away from getting to your over-year. Saints, MetLife Stadium, 1:00 game, December 8th. I'm giving the Giants the win here against the Saints to get back in the over column with a 7-6 record. The Ravens, this is at MetLife Stadium. If you recall, 2 years ago, the Ravens came into MetLife Stadium and were a little bit left with egg on their face, as they were. That was the biggest game up to the Giants' point in that season was, are we a fluke or not? And they delivered versus the Ravens. I think you'll probably see the Ravens bounce or remember that. Like, hey, guys, remember last time we thought this team sucked? Look what happened. So Ravens get the win on 12-15, make it 7-7. The Falcons, I think the Falcons are just a horrific franchise and organization. So you got the Giants sitting at 8-7 after week 16. And then you're going week 17, a to-be-determined game versus the Colts. I'm going to give us a win here. Giants are currently sitting at 9-7, and then going to week 18. The Giants will lose to the Eagles on the roads. Usually, traditionally, what happens versus the Eagles. Hey, so there you have it. The Giants are sitting at 9-8 after 18 weeks this season, and significantly above that over at 6.5. So I think we'll put it in the ticket, and then I'll post it so you guys know that I'm in as well. Let me know what you guys think about this. I got the Giants at 9-8. What do you guys have the Giants sitting at? Do you think, I think this could be one of these years, right, where it is either going to get ugly fast like it was last year, where it was after the first drive of the first game when the Cowboys, I think, blocked the field goal and took it for 6 the other way. You kind of knew the whole season was, I guess, essentially over, or was like had some, I don't even know. It was a throwaway. It was like you just knew you had a bad premonition for the entire season, pretty much. So, yeah, looking forward to the season. Let me know what you guys think, how it's going to go. Will they hit that over at 6.5, or are they going to stay kind of just in, what we've been doing the last number of years, which is just being atrocious? BetMGM did actually say in this article, I just saw it quickly, but the Giants have only cleared 6.5 wins once in 2017. So something to think about as well. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Have a great week.